It's Legendary Beats.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm sure you can probably guess what today's video is going to be about. It's going to be about my eyebrows. So I have one done already today. And this is the other one not done. I have not done my eyebrows, like got them done professionally, probably in 8 months, just because I don't like thin eyebrows, and so I fill them in all the time anyway, that nobody can really tell that I have not gotten my eyebrows done in about 8 months. But I do get them done once in a while, maybe once every 6 months, but if I don't need to, I won't. I pluck and tweeze in between. But today's video is going to be about eyebrows, and yeah, this is what we are going to be going to from here. So if you're interested in finding out how I do my eyebrows, please stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to start by showing you the tools that I use. Some do have numbers and some don't. And excuse your jankiness, they do get used quite often. So one of the brushes that I do use is this brush here. It's just a regular eyeshadow brush. That's how little it is. And then I also use this brush. It's a very short brush by Sonia Kashuk. It's a number 105 brush by Sonia Kashuk. I've had this one for quite a bit. It's nice and stubby. It helps me get out product. So the last brush is this smudger two-ended brush. It has like a little rubber smudger at one end. Sorry about, like I said, they do get used. And it has like a little bristle on the other end. I got this brush from a regular grocery store. This brush, if you're looking for something to substitute, you want a brush that has like a nice smudger on one end. And a bristle brush helps me pick up the concealer. So it's like a nice little bristle. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little tough today because I have concealer on it already. And then also I use a dark brown pencil. Sometimes a light brown pencil depending on your skin tone, but I use a brown pencil, and this is by CoverGirl. I do not have a number for that one. And I also use concealer. Any concealer will do. If you already use concealer, it's no problem, but I use this palette by Sedona Lace, and I've had this palette for a really long time, and I use the color right here in the middle. As you can see, she gets a lot of wear also. And lastly, I use this eyebrow kit from e.l.f. It's really inexpensive. It's only about $3, and I usually get it from Target. And this eyebrow kit is in the color dark. Sometimes I use medium, sometimes use dark, depending on what they have in the store that day. And I'll also be using a Q-tip and face lotion. This is something by Mario Badescu. It's my face lotion, my regular face lotion. Alright, so let's get started. So one of the first things that I do is I brush out the eyebrow. Excuse this also. It is the best way for me to brush my eyebrows out. So I brush out my eyebrow and kind of get like a shape going with the eyebrow. Whatever shape you got going is exactly what comes out of this tutorial, and that's my shape right there. I do have a higher arch on this side, so yeah. And I go into this palette right here and take some concealer, and we follow the line we already have going on here. And that's pretty much the shape we're going to be working with today, is this shape right here. Some days I get a nice arch and some days I don't. It just depends on what she's feeling like that day. And now we're going to go in with the eyebrow kit and fill in the eyebrow, just like you would color in a book. I know it's eyebrow, you shouldn't be able to color in your eyebrows, but it happens in the world of cosmetics. Alright, so we have sort of a stencil filled in right now. And this is where the brown brush comes into play. Because with this brush, I don't always get, I never really get really close to the line with this brush, and so the eyebrow light brown brush comes into play here, up to that line sometimes, and filling spots that are not really filled in with the, makes me get as close as possible to the line without taking too much off. Alright, so there we have it. We're filled in and sort of ready to go. The next step is the eyeshadow brush, and I take the other part of this product here, and I just kind of pull that all the way over. It gives me that matte look, sort of a shiny eyebrow look. So now we are completely filled in. Now we go to the step. And this part can get, this is the part that things get a little tricky. Sometimes you get into the line, so no biggie. Just go over it with your eyeshadow brush. For me, I do not like a actual bold line. Sometimes I do get bold lines, but I like my ends to be a little thinner if possible, so that it makes the front part look a little. All right, I think we're getting it somewhere. Now the next step is to use your Q-tip and squirt a little bit on my hand, and I use the Q-tip to pick up the product. Can't see much. And now we're going to do a little cleanup. You need to try and get as close as possible to the actual eyebrow line as possible without smudging your eyebrow. And then now I go back again with the smudger just to kind of erase some of the lines. Now the last step is to take a little bit of, you should be doing your makeup at this point, a little bit of foundation, whatever foundation you use already, to help clean up a lot more of the lines that you're going to be having. So a foundation brush with foundation on it. And that's pretty much it. The last little step, sometimes I tend to go over with the shadow brush and fill in some more lines. But this is how I do my eyebrows. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, because I enjoyed making it. Thanks for watching.